I haven't got to talk about yet, but I will be talking about very soon, which is, I did a couple of tweets about it, which is that this week I discovered that TOR, the anonymity service, is a part of the software kill chain. So so these analysts who are all these targeting centers and blah, 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 they are using TOR at work every day to target people who the commands then send their teams out to go and capture and kill operations, they call them in NSA documents.
Capture absolutely killing.
Yeah, capture and kill operations. So that's incredibly fascinating information to have, especially when you mix it up with some other things. Well, it's fascinating to me because TOR is being pushed as a tool for internet freedom, and they want as many people to use it as possible. The reason for that is because the normal regular users mask the kill traffic. I don't know what else to call it than kill traffic.
That's awful.
They mask. Exactly. So anyone who's then analyzing or penetrating TOR won't be able to isolate the NSA analyst using it, or whoever, DoD, in a capture and kill operation. They won't be able to, because they are obscured by all of the regular traffic. But then there's another massive case that has been going on in the last couple of years where Carnegie Mellon University researchers were paid by the government to unmask TOR users. So on one hand, the government wants regular users to flock to TOR for internet freedom to mask the capture and kill operation traffic, but then they turn around and de-anonymize all of the TOR users so that they can then do two things. One, analyze the behaviors of TOR and isolate everybody who's using it. And then two, to target based off that, because in that traffic, they might find a foreign intelligence service, they might find an anti-GMO activist, they might be just normal activists using TOR, all types of things. So I found it really interesting. I've been doing a lot of research in recent weeks into this because I, like almost all of the privacy activists, I was hugely into TOR. I have laptops with TOR stickers all over them. I think TOR is the greatest thing ever. Because for me as an activist, I felt significantly more protected. But we already know from the Snowden documents that TOR users were targets just for being TOR users, NSA targets.
Yeah.
We know that Jacob Appelbaum's TOR bridge, which was one of 6 or 7 TOR bridges, essentially host, for want of a better explanation for you guys, essentially host the TOR network as a backbone of the TOR network, was an NSA key score target. So it just goes to show how something is sold to us as an apple, but it's actually a rotten banana.
Yeah, and that's so sad when something that has so much promise and so much hope associated with it is shown to be that involved in targeting people. That's horrific. And I see that in chat, Fly, Kathy B, and some others are posting some of the old clips actually on the different findings we had related to all of this with Negroponte, Bremer, and some others. I'm just thinking. Yeah, no, this is insane revelations that are coming out of this, for sure.
And I'd just like to say too that you're damned if you do and damned if you don't, because even if you're not, I'm not saying don't use TOR or become a target, because the problem with mass surveillance is that everybody is a friggin' target. They are going to collect your information, whether it's encrypted or not. They're going to collect it whether you're a TOR user or not. Like you might be targeted because you use TOR, but you might also be targeted because you use plain text because you don't use TOR. You know, you can be targeted either way. It comes down to collect it all. Like their principle of collect it all. They'll collect TOR users and non-TOR users, and they'll target TOR users and non-TOR users. But what I did not realize, and what has completely changed my understanding of TOR as a product and system, and in the way it's promoted, is to know that it is a critical part of the capture kill operations software kill chain.
And it's definitely important for people to understand that they aren't able to hide from this type of surveillance through methods like that. Like you aren't just going to be off the surveillance hook if you go into TOR.
If you use it, it should be an educated decision. But if you
Yeah.
don't use it, you should be aware that you're being collected on by
Yeah.
the phone.
Yeah, it's a
Basically,
damn.
everybody is going into that Utah data center. You know, whether your traffic is encrypted or not, they're going to store it until they can decrypt it. At some point in the future, they will be able to decrypt it. Even those who they might not be able to unmask now, in 10 or 20 years, they might be able to. Hopefully, by then, it'll be too late for them to run a capture kill operation on those people, but they will still do it. They'll store it. They'll store any data, no matter whether it's encrypted or not.
It's true.